Hey everybody, American Boyd here. Gonna do a quick tutorial for you. Kind of pulling out of my butt, but I've been seeing on YouTube a little bit lately on ways to make your 2014 Chevrolet Silverado center console have a wireless charger there where you keep your phone in the center there. I have an iPhone 8 and it fits just like a glove right in that little center spot. So, crap, I can't turn around the camera. So I'm going to show you my truck and then walk you kind of through what I'm going to do. I'll kind of cut off the videos here and there while I kind of do the work since I just have my phone. But this is going to show you guys how to make your 2014 Silverado and similar models have a wireless charger there on the center phone pad, since they didn't come out with them, I think, until 16 was the year. So let's get to it. So here's my pickup truck here. Got it in the garage. And gonna kind of try it out. It's kind of dark in here, so I got the flash on. Here's the wireless charger that I'm gonna try to use. As you can see, I just have the basic center pad here, and I'm gonna kind of take this out and show you guys how I'm gonna make this convert into a wireless charger. Let's get started. Okie doke. So I got this thing out of the box. And I thought, taking out these little rubber pieces on the bottom, they usually have like little screws in there. Well, this wasn't the case, so just used a little tiny flathead screwdriver, pop this top off here, and then here's your wireless charging port, and then you can see these two little tiny screws go right in these two little holes there. So I just got a little Phillips screwdriver, pop those things out, and then this right here, without trying to damage it, is going to be the piece we use. So we can still use the oh, there it is. You can kind of see that's still going to be able to be plugged in there, and then this is going to be the piece that we put underneath that rubber pad and the plastic piece. So let's start tearing apart the center console and we'll go from there. Okay, so inside the truck here, got this little rubber pad. Obviously I want the phone to just sit right on top of this like it usually does. So we just got to peel back this little rubber pad. You can kind of see it fits right in there. Set that aside, and then I'm going to get looks like a Torx, and take these out, and then we'll go from there. Alright, got all these Torx heads out of here. Looks like, if you can see this, light, you can't see it. This is a T15 size. Got them in the metal tray there, don't want to be losing them, so this piece right here just kind of pops right out of there, and this is actually where we're going to set the wireless charger, and then we're going to drill a little hole probably back here to run the cord to the console, and then we'll kind of fish it in because as you guys know that do have this truck, inside right here is going to be a charging port, so we can use that on the inside of the console, and then we'll go from there. Let's get to drilling. Alright, got the center console here lifted up. Wanted to forget to let you guys know this piece right here kind of fits. I'll go upright. Nope, I'm going to stay sideways. Kind of fits up right in there. You just got to get a little piece of, you got to get like a little pry tool. I kind of cheated and used like a sticker, something you use like on a decal. Just press it out. I just kind of used that, stuck it in there so I didn't damage this leather or plastic, and then this pops right off there. You can set that aside as well. And then here's a good look right here. So right here is going to be our little slot here where we're going to drill into, and then ultimately run the cord. Something I forgot to mention too is make sure, so I have an iPhone 8 which doesn't actually have, or no, I'm sorry, I misspoke. I have an iPhone 7 which doesn't have wireless charging on the actual iPhone. I do have a Mophie case which does allow wireless charging, so that's the only way I'm getting away with it. They started the wireless charging in the iPhone 8s. So just a heads up, some of these phones, if you're getting older and you have charging cases and it's not a newer iPhone, just want to make sure you check these things before you mount them into a pickup truck. So just wanted to set a reminder there, and I'm getting ready to drill the holes, and then we'll kind of put it all together. Something you guys want to make sure you do too is pick out a drill bit that's going to be big enough to fit this cord through. Sometimes you can shave off. Hi Sharp, this is my doggy. Sharp, and there's Gronk, little Aussie. So yeah, just make sure that you guys are picking out the big enough bit in order to fit that cord through. We don't want to drill too big, but we don't want to drill one too small, just taking into consideration just a small cord. So something to keep in mind. All right, got the hole drilled here. Just wanted to double check that that cord's going to fit through. All's good there. What I'm going to do is probably run the cord from, sorry about that, here down, and then probably run it on the inside, this little rail in here, run it down into here, and then run it right over to the charging port. So should work out good. I'll kind of take you step by step putting it back together. Okay, here it looks inside the console here. I put like a little rubber pad underneath this just to kind of give it some stickability, and then make sure this thing's plugged in real tight. And then this piece is just going to kind of sit over top of it, just like so. And then we're going to put the screws back in and go from there, see how it works. Okay, check in here. Something I didn't account for when I had that little black rubber pad is not being able to put these little screws back in there. Not going to really worry about it too much. I was just trying to kind of support underneath, but I'm going to take out that little piece of rubber pad. And the nice thing is this little plate here, you can kind of see it has this those indentations or those screw holes where those screws go in. So hopefully that's going to be pretty much the difference of the height of that charging cord and this wireless charger. So I'm going to put this plastic piece back in and see how it looks. All right, got that plastic piece screwed back in there. Something to keep in mind too when you guys are putting these in, kind of just watch out where the charger kind of comes in on the bottom there and the cord, because the bottom of this rubber pad has these two little tits on them. So I had to move it back just a little bit just now, just to get it out of the way for these things to fit in there nicely. So just something to keep in mind. But pad fits nicely right back in there where it should be. And next I'm gonna put this plastic piece on, like I said, wrap that cord through, and then we'll be done. All right guys, got the plastic cover piece back on. Ran the cord through here. I just kind of shoved the excess back in there so it's not all over in the compartment. I grabbed the GoPro because I want to let you guys see it in action. So I got everything put back together here, and just set the phone right back here on the top of a rubber piece, and then she came on. She's charging. So that's start to finish on making this thing a wireless charger. Like I said, I'm in a 2014 Chevy Silverado LTZ, and it's pretty simple. Just got to get yourself a wireless charger, kind of rip it apart, run all the wiring through, drill a hole in the plastic piece, and then put it all back together, and my phone's charging. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe. I appreciate any of your feedback at all. Comment down below, and I can leave a link to that iHome wireless charger if you'd like, just so you can get the right one to make sure it'll fit here in this little console center. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.